What's up with you? Just wanted to touch base and, see how everything is going. Life is life. Life is what you make it. I ain't gonna lie to you though. I'm like worried, huh? Yeah, that's a fact. I'm worried. I want better for my peoples. I want to see my family do better. My mother, my grandmother, my kids especially. But it's hard when I'm the only person with that mindset. See, I don't want to give up on these people, but what do we do? The only people that I can be accountable for are my children. That's all that we can work on, right? So don't stress yourself out about waking up other people. Because I know for a fact, I'm new to this journey, and I've been trying to wake up everybody because, I know there's a better way. Don't do it. It is a detriment to your relationships. Let those people sleep. What they say, let a sleeping dog lie. Go ahead and let them lie. Because you forcing them to open their eyes is just like when you waking somebody up in the morning, They be all groggy and got an attitude, and they want to make all the excuses to slide back in bed. They stand up for a little bit. They're like, yeah, I'm with it. I feel you. As soon as you walk out the room, they jump right back in the bed. Right back to doing the same stuff that they was doing before. So it's like, don't stress yourself out, man. All that we can do is worry about our children if you got them. And if you don't, make sure that you have them with somebody who is trying to be on this same vibration as you. Don't have them with somebody because, they look good or they got a fat butt. Or, he pipe you down good and he got swag or whatever the case may be. Make sure that this person is trying to grow and understand that there's so many distractions in the world, and it is designed. The world is designed to keep us distracted. It's never going to change. There's always going to be something to make it easy and convenient for us not to focus on the growth. But we should always know our main objective. Of course, we're human. We're going to stray off of the path. But we got to be accountable and held accountable. That's how we win in the end. You don't win by keep I'm just going to miss practice. I'm going to slack off. I'm not going to go to work. I'm going to sleep in. I'm going to stay up late. I'm going to eat whatever I want. I'm going to drink whatever I want. I'm not going to have no type of discipline because it's uncomfortable. Lord forbid it ever get uncomfortable. Lord forbid that. Don't make it challenging for these people. I get worried because I want to see the youth in a better situation. See the youth in a better situation. See my people in a better situation. We see all these other people out here, they winning. I'm riding past a dealership right now. Got this man's name on it. I even applied there one time. I'm not even gonna put his name out there because he ain't hired me. You know what I'm saying? Why would he hire me? I don't look like him. I don't look like none of his family. He ain't giving me no sympathy. He probably saying, why your daddy don't hire you? What you come asking me for a job for? So that's why I'm worried because, man, I got 2 sons that are 8, about to be 9. I want them to be able to have all the things that they deserve in this world. But I know that in order to get those things, they're going to have certain qualities. You don't get great things by letting the day come to you. You got to go out there and seize the day. You're trying to seize the day, you know? And that's the problem with a lot of us. We want it to be easy. So it makes me kind of worrisome, because where we going to be at in 15 years, in 20 years? Who's going to invent stuff? Who's going to carry on these ideas? Who's going to build this community? Who's going to, try to pass laws so that we can have a better life? If everybody is just so nonchalant about everything and just, I just want to have fun. I just want to enjoy this. And these are kids. Let them have fun. Let them enjoy this. Let them stay up all night. Let them eat what they want. Let them watch what they want. Let them surf whatever they want to surf. Let them be on whatever app they want to be on. TikTok, Facebook, Pornhub, YouTube, to whatever time of the night that they want to do it. Hey, they're little people. They have rights. Nah, it worries me because as a man, I want to add structure into my children's life. I want to protect them, and one of the ways that you can protect yourself is to be structured. Not to be doing certain things at certain times with certain people. Make sure that you're always doing something that's going to help you progress. You want to be progressing. Make sure you try and grow. My grandfather used to say all the time, learn something new every day. Learn something new every day. Learn something new every day. And it's crazy because he's at the age now where, it's kind of hard to teach old dog new tricks or whatever the saying may be, but you know what I mean? He ain't gonna change. My peoples, they probably ain't gonna change, and it's sad. It's sad. It keeps me up at night sometimes, knowing that I'm gonna be burying these people from messed up disease. They're gonna be hooked up to tubes and stuff. They're gonna be looking at me at their time of death like they don't even know me, because of the choices that they made during their life. And a lot of things aren't hereditary. It's just that we have generational curses. Generational curses. We do stuff because mama did it, because grandmama did it. That's the way I seen my aunt do it when she was in the kitchen. Well, your aunt wasn't the healthiest person. Grandma wasn't the healthiest person. Grandpa wasn't the healthiest person. They were ignorant of a lot of things. So I'm worried that that's going to get passed down to these kids. Man, these kids is already ignorant. They running around here killing each other. Getting high. Having sex and not even caring about the consequences. I mean, I was young too. I'm still kind of young, I guess. But, man, I wasn't trying to spin a block on the hop. We had our little differences, and, of course, everybody want to test their manhood. But what's the test if you just taking lives, man? How you a warrior if you out here leaning and nodding out on the corner? How you supposed to be a king if they got you in the system, dog? What kind of king shit is that? You in the system, you gotta come and go when they tell you to come and go? Take a urine and all kind of craziness? How was that king? How was you a queen when you giving your body to anybody and everybody? How was you building a legacy when you don't got no discipline? You don't even go to bed at a reasonable hour. You're not even getting up at a time where business can be conducted. By the time you get up, it's lunchtime. Everybody else is on the tail end of their day, and you just getting started, just wiping the crust out your eyes. Come on, man. Man, I want these kids to know, like, man, we got a purpose. We so-and-so kids. We don't conduct ourselves like that. We gotta get up and get to learning something. Show mommy and daddy, hey, this is what I learned today. I did this research today about this topic that I was interested in. And that's something that the school put in front of your face or something. Man, show me where your intelligence level is. And they need to see us doing the same thing. Kids ain't never seen their parents with a book. That's crying shame. Kids don't know what mommy and daddy like to do but text and play video games, drink with their friends, go out dancing, eating processed poison, fast food, watching movies on Netflix. That's all mommy and daddy really like to do. You know, on weekends, mommy and daddy, they like to sleep all day because they work during the week, of course. So what, we gonna do this until we 70? I know I ain't trying to do it till I'm 60, 70. The life expectancy for a black man ain't nothing but 75, 74, 73 years. So I'm supposed to retire and then 3 years later die? That don't sound right. And I hope nothing come up where my kids act like I am and they want to be in and out of trouble all the time growing up. Shoot, looking back, man, my mother used to stay having me in some kind of program or in somebody's courtroom or seeing somebody's lawyer. And I'm looking back like, it's cool. It's part of the life. All my friends is doing it. I remember the first time I got indicted. Hit my man, I was all worried like, young, they talking about 15, 20 years. Man, they always say that. You ain't never been indicted before? No, I ain't never been indicted before. That just means that they have enough to go ahead with the case. It's all good. Just get you a lawyer and you be good. Man, if we have our children having different role models and seeing different things, then they would expect a different outcome. But they don't see that. They don't see a TV show where they could be a doctor or a lawyer, even a business person. Shoot, they don't even see where they can be a laborer. They got to be a drug dealer or a drug addict or have a toxic relationship or be abusive or be some kind of criminal or some kind of killer or some kind of rapist or shyster, homeless man. The list goes on and on and on about what we can be and what kids can see, except for a successful black loving relationship or Latino loving relationship or whatever you are relationship. I'm black, so I can only speak on what I see as being a black man. But y'all, I guess I'm just letting off some steam because I want better for my people, man. And it worries me that brother Malcolm X lost his life saying that we was going to see these days where our children were lost and on drugs and that we were going to be begging for handouts from our government. He literally said this crazy stuff. And here we are today. And I don't want that man to be dying in vain. Or Dr. King. You know, he wanted us to do more than just get along. He wanted us to be able to have businesses and flourish financially. Come on, man. I worry we letting these people down. I worry we letting our children down. I worry we're letting ourselves down. I worry that we're not even going to try because it's too hard. Ain't nobody say it was going to be easy. Let's just get it together, man. Let's make it happen.